Good morning. Today we are going to see two sections, that is section 318 and section 319, which deal with cheating and cheating by personation. Okay. Now section 318 subsection 1 defines cheating. Cheating can be committed in three different modes. Okay, first we'll see the subsection and then we'll see the modes. By seeing the modes, what we are doing, we are analyzing that same subsection. Okay, first we'll see the subsection. Whoever, by deceiving any person fraudulently or dishonestly, induces the person so deceived to deliver any property to any person or to consent that person shall retain any property, or intentionally induces the person so deceived to do or omit to do anything which he would not do or omit if he were not so deceived, and which act or omission causes or is likely to cause damage or harm to that person in body, mind, reputation or property, is said to cheat. Okay, now here deceiving is there, means whoever deceives, and what he does, either he fraudulently, second dishonestly inducing the person, and third is what, intentionally inducing, means these are the three different modes by which the person is deceiving and compelling the other person to do certain things, and the other person does it. He gives his consent also, but this consent is improperly obtained, that is by deceiving, that is by fraud. Okay, whoever by deceiving any person fraudulently or dishonestly induces the person so deceived to deliver up the property, means when a person by deceiving fraudulently tells him or induces him to deliver any property to any person, or dishonestly induces the person to give consent to the person to keep the property, means to retain any property. And the third is what, intentionally induces the person so deceived to do certain things or omit to do certain things which he would not do or omit if he were not so deceived, means he would not do this. Why he has done then? Because he was cheated, means he has done that only because he was cheated. Because of that only he has given the consent, otherwise he would not have given the consent, otherwise he would not have done that particular act. He is being deceived, therefore he is doing it. So how we can make a difference between extortion and cheating? In cheating, consent is there, but the consent is being obtained by fraud, by deceiving. And in extortion, consent is there, but that consent is being obtained by fear of some kind of injury. Okay, now subsection 1 of 318 defines cheating. We'll take one example, illustration. Okay, A, by falsely pretending to be in the civil service, intentionally deceives Z and thus dishonestly induces Z to let him have a credit of goods for which he does not mean to pay. A cheats, means he is pretending to be a civil servant and he induces the person to give him credit, and he knows that he is not a civil servant and he is doing all these kind of things, just that he knows he will not pay that money. So he is cheating here. Okay, now this is subsection 1. Subsection 2 is stating about the punishment. Whoever cheats shall be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 3 years, or fine, or both. There are 4 subsections here for section 318. 318 subsection 1 defines cheating, subsection 2 states punishment for cheating, and subsection 3 and 4 are the aggravated forms of cheating. Subsection 3 states, whoever cheats with knowledge that he is likely thereby to cause wrongful loss to a person whose interest in the transaction to which the cheating relates, he was bound either by law or either by legal contract to protect, shall be punished with imprisonment extend to 5 years or fine or both. Means who is cheating here? He is cheating the other person whose interest he has to protect. If the parents cheat the children, or if trustee cheat their beneficiary, here the trustee and the parents or the legal guardians are there to protect the interest of the other side, that is the beneficiary or the children, but they are cheating them whose interest they have to protect. Then it is an aggravated offense, and therefore they are dealt under subsection 3. Just cheating is punished by 3 years, but if cheated by the person who is having fiduciary relation or who is in a position to protect the interest, if he cheats, then the punishment extends to 5 years. Okay. Now subsection 4 states that whoever cheats and thereby dishonestly induces the person to deliver the property or any valuable security or anything which is signed or sealed and which is capable to be converted to valuable security, then the punishment is imprisonment extend to 7 years and fine. Subsection 4 relates to section 420 of IPC. Okay. Now these are 4 subsections of section 318 which explain to us cheating. Now section 319 which states cheating by personation. We have seen cheating by personation related to this an offense like personation in election. Same concept is there, but here cheating takes place by personation. That was in a election. Okay. Now cheating by personation states that a person is said to cheat by personation if he cheats by pretending to be some other person, or by knowingly substituting one person to another, or representing that he or any other person is a person other than he or such person really is. Okay, means what I am telling you that I am A. A is some third entity, some third person, and I am telling you that I am A. Actually I am not A. Means here I am pretending to be A. When I pretend to be A with an objective to cause harm to you, the harm which is being mentioned in section 318, that is harm to that person in body, mind, reputation or property. That harm should be done with that objective. I am personifying myself. Then this is section 319. That third person, that is A in my example, that A may be a living person, he may be a dead person, or he may be a fictitious person also. Okay. A person is said to cheat by personation if he cheats by pretending to be some other person, or by knowingly substituting one person to another, or representing that he or any other person is a person other than he really is. Okay. Now there is one explanation under section 319 which states the offense is committed whether the individual personated, means in my example that A, individual personated is a real or imaginary person. We'll take an illustration. A cheats by pretending to be a certain rich banker of the same name. A cheats by personation. Means maybe the name is same, but he is not the banker. But the other person whose name is same as his, he is a banker. He is telling that I am banker. This is cheating by personation. A cheats by pretending to be B, a person who is diseased. A cheats by personation. This is subsection 1 of section 319. Subsection 2 states, whoever cheats by personation shall be punished with imprisonment extend to 5 years or fine or both. Okay. Now these two sections 318 and 319 relate to cheating. Okay. 318 is very much important. 318 subsection 1 is important. That concept must be very much clear. We'll see again. Whoever deceives, this deceiving takes place either fraudulently, either intentionally or dishonestly inducing. And by doing this, fraudulently, dishonestly inducing or intentionally inducing, by doing these three things, these are the three different modes. By doing these three things, what the person is doing is inducing the other person to do something or not to do something. or to deliver the property, or to retain the property, or to give consent that any person shall retain that property. Yeah, got it? And the last was, he is inducing the other person to do something or not to do something, omit to do something which he should not do or which he should do, and that person does it. Why he is doing that? Because he is being deceived, and by doing all these things, what is going to get caused? Injury is going to get caused, harm is going to get caused. In which form? The harm to that person in body, mind, reputation or property. That is called as cheating. Okay, bye bye, see you in the next video.